Hey guys, welcome to 4377 Cameron Brook Court out here at the Estates at Lone Mountain. Come on inside. So guys, welcome. I want to talk to you a little bit today about these great half-acre homes that we have out here in the Northwest Valley of Las Vegas. So first of all, I want to start off by giving you a little bit of an idea of where we're at and location. So we're in Northwest Las Vegas. We are here near Lone Mountain. If you're not familiar with Lone Mountain Park, it's going to be the third largest regional park here in Southern Nevada. You got Lone Mountain Park right across the street with the mountain. Tons of hiking going on there. It's probably one of the most popular spots here in town. You got a great dog park there. Of course, pickleball courts, because that's really important for everyone. And they're going to be expanding it across Lone Mountain, again, which will make it one of the largest parks here in Southern Nevada. So anyway, let's start off talking about the home. So Templeton Development is the developer out here. They're building these great spec homes, 100% turnkey on half-acre lots. And this is one of them. This is 4377 Cameron Brook again. And this is 4 bedrooms, just under 5,000 square feet. The great part about this home, and I'll show you as we walk through, is that it lives as a single story. So you've got your primary bedroom along with 2 additional bedrooms downstairs, and then you've got a NextGen suite upstairs. So let's come on inside. I'm going to show you around. First of all, as you'll see all throughout, you've got 4x2 porcelain tiles all throughout. So you've got the large format porcelain tiles. Again, everything is 100% turnkey in this home. So it's not like the typical builder where you're going to go buy a new home. You still need to put your pool, all your landscaping, and the home automation system in. This home comes with that stuff already, so it's factored into your pricing. We've got Control 4 home automation system. Great thing about this, you've got 6 cameras on property, so you can view all your cameras through this along with the app. Also, one of the cool features with this system is that you can actually set different scenes throughout the house. And so we've got LED backlighting throughout the home. So you can set different moods. If you want to have like a slow jazz night, something like that, you can do a warm red. You can make just a warm white color. Right now we've got the warm blue going and a little bit of jazz. So we can jazz it up in here. But anyway, so the home comes completely with the Control 4 system. And then as you come into the main great room area here, you can see the beautiful hearth there that he did and fireplace backing that he did with the E-stone, which is a man-made stone that they do, and really just kind of add some warmth to the home. And then as you come into the kitchen here, this is a combination of a quartz countertop along with porcelain countertop, and all your backsplash here is porcelain. And then, of course, you've got your cabinetry that's done by Element Cabinets here in town. One thing I do want to talk about with this home is so they've got a little bit different theme for every one of the homes that they do out here. This one is what they consider warm modern. So as you walk in, it still has that modern feel, but much warmer, and that's why they add the stone and stuff with it as well. Of course, doing the warmer cabinets with the wood finish just really gives you that nice warm feeling as you walk into the house. So before we head into the primary, let me take you back here through one of my favorite areas of the home. And as you can see, you've got the nice high vaulted ceilings. You've got linear vents throughout, also built-in speakers, which is going to be controlled by your Control 4 home automation system as well. So you've got built-in speakers all throughout the house in the key areas, not in every room, but your great room here, primary bedroom, and also upstairs in your NextGen. Heat and glow electric fireplace. Then as you come out here, again, one thing that he did that I think is really nice is he tied the indoor with the outdoor here. So you come outside, you got this nice little sitting area. And the reason I wanted to point this out today, this is really important. If you've lived in the desert, you're going to understand that the desert can be really, really windy. And so he built this nice little insert here where it's protected from the wind, but also something I think that he did really great in the design is as you look up, you've got this skylight. And so what that does is as you've got the sun coming over east to west during the summer, you're not going to get direct sunlight coming into your home, so it guards it from that. But with the skylight there, it still allows all the natural light into the home, which again is something that a lot of buyers I find are looking for. Again, you've got your landscaping here along the wall. The home comes with the TVs, nice fire pit out here. And then let's take a look at the backyard. The one thing I've had comments about with this backyard that people love is obviously the size. They like that, a lot of these custom homes that you come into, especially the modern ones, A lot of times it's just all concrete in the backyard and pool. And I like that you've got nice grassy areas here. So if you've got kids or dogs and they want to have some play area, you've got plenty of space for that. And then of course you've got a nice sized pool, hot tub, and then all your beautiful landscaping along the back. Of course, right now we're still in the winter time or colder season. And so we're not seeing everything bloomed yet. But just imagine as all these trees bloom here along the back, that's just going to fill in with complete greenery. Over here to my left, he's also got an outdoor kitchen, built-in barbecue area with your refrigerator, and then of course a cover there for shading during the summer as well, but nice little outdoor dining area. Let's head inside. And again, just to recap, so you've got just under 5,000 square feet on this home. You've got 4-bedroom and 4-car garage. I didn't point that out earlier. That's another great thing that he did with these homes. Really great sized garages. So you've got plenty of room in there to fit all your vehicles, your toys. And we find that, a lot of the clients that live out here in the Northwest, they usually move to this area because they've got a lot of toys. They like to do a lot of off-roading, that type of stuff. And so they want a lot of space, and that's why they're attracted to these half-acre lots. All right, where do we go? I'm going to take you down this way first. I'm going to show you the secondary rooms, laundry, and kind of give you an idea for the size of those rooms. You've got nice high baseboards all the way throughout, which I think is an important thing. I point that out because I feel like that's an area that a lot of builders, especially when they're building spec homes, it's such a minor thing, but it seems like an area that they usually end up cutting on. And I like that he put the nice high baseboards in here, really gives it that custom effect. Nice large laundry room here as well, as you can see. Tons of natural light coming in there. And then you come down this room. So I think it's important, the way the layout of this home and what he did as well is that he put the 2 additional bedrooms on this side, which makes it really nice because if you do have kids or young ones, it's really nice that it's so close to the primary bedroom. And of course, they have to bypass the primary bedroom in order to get out the front door. Really great size secondary rooms. Each room has ensuite bathroom along with walk-in closet as well. So, really nice size rooms with this as well. And you'll see here on the other one, same thing. This one has a little bit different design configuration. The closet in this one is actually in the bathroom itself. But again, nice size rooms, nice high ceilings. I think he did a really great job on this. Now we're going to head into one of my favorite features of this home, which is the primary bedroom, before we go upstairs and we check out the NextGen, which I think is just absolutely awesome the way that he designed this. Let's head in this way. So also I want to tell you something a little bit about the Northwest, and again, why a lot of people like living out here. So this area of the Northwest is considered rural preservation, which means all of the lot sizes out here have to be a minimum of a half-acre. So you're not really going to find any area out here or subdivision where you've got homes on top of each other. And again, something that attracts a lot of people out here. All right, let's come into this bedroom. So again, you've got the E-stone here to really warm the room up. You've got a nice electric fireplace here. You've got your built-in speakers. And then of course, you've got a separate patio door here to be able to go out so you can jump in the hot tub and come right back in. And then we're going to walk into the primary bathroom. As you come into here, you'll see another thing I think that he did, which I'm really happy he did this, is he put the built-ins in each closet. So you've got 2 separate closets for both partners so that they can have their separate space. But again, built-in cabinetry, which is really nice. And again, I think that's an area where a lot of builders usually cut on. I love how he did this feature here. So as you're looking out, you kind of got the Zen garden area that's right outside with your outdoor shower. There's also a separate gate, so if you want to walk around to the pool area, you can do that right from there. So if you wanted to come in from the pool, dry off here, you're going to walk in to your shower area here. And then he's done this entire back wall in the same porcelain that you saw there in the kitchen, standalone tub, beautiful walk-in shower, again with the door that goes outside to the outdoor shower. I like how he did the elevated cabinets off the floor with the nice LED lighting underneath. You come into this house at night, you shut down the main lights, and you've got that. Just really creates such a cool atmosphere. Great long mirror here. And then of course, the quartz countertops as well. And something I think he's got a really good eye for also is the hardware and everything that he picks out. So you've got Delta hardware in here and plumbing fixtures. And then again, he's really brought in that warmth with the wood finishes and everything throughout here. This was something I wanted to point out. In the first home that he did, this is what I really appreciate about this developer, is that this was originally closed in. And he's like, man, I don't feel like it's bringing in enough natural light. I feel like it's too enclosed. Cut this out, put in the window, put in a Zen garden out here as well. Once this all blooms out full of greenery, it's just going to be such a really nice, peaceful feeling as you're sitting here in the tub, enjoying your night and relaxing. So now we're going to head out this way. And let's head back out. Before we head upstairs, I want to show you the office area. We'll take a quick peek into the mudroom as well with the powder room. If I can't get that all out. So we'll head this way. You've got your single stringer free-floating stairs here as well, which I think really just adds to that modern feel of the home. Also, the nice thing is that if they hadn't done this, this would all be blocked in, which again blocks out some of the light. So he did this as a way to bring in more natural light from outside as well. Come into your office here, nice size office, beautiful walnut pivot door that he did here as well. This is a really cool thing. It's all held by magnets as well, so there's no hardware or fixtures for this. It just stops with a magnet. And then you've got a separate door here for outside. So if you are somebody that's working from home, this is a really great feature as well, because if you have guests coming over, they don't have to go into the main part of the house. They can come in through here and you can get your work done, and then they can leave back through there as well. And now that we're inside, we didn't start outside today because it's a little windy. And so you can also see that one of the great features of this home, you've got a security gate here before you come into the courtyard. And then you've got this nice courtyard entry as well, along with all the E-stone on the exterior as well that carries into the inside of the home. I absolutely love this countertop that he did in here. This is beautiful. Again, using the black tiles here in the background. You've got your walnut cabinet finish, and then you've got this nice, beautiful countertop. Just really feels warm, adds a lot of warmth to the home. It's got that little bit of a kind of an industrial feel in here. And then you come down this way. This is actually where the mudroom is. We're not going to take you all the way through here today because we've got some equipment and stuff in here. But just wanted to show you this. This comes in from your 4-car garage. You've got your nice drop zone here. This is really important, especially for anybody who's lived out here in the Northwest. As I mentioned, I find a lot of the clientele that live out here, they tend to be outdoors people. And so they're always going, either riding their motorcycles, going bike riding. So you can come in here, drop all your equipment. The kids can drop their backpacks and stuff in here and their shoes, and then leave everything in here so that you can keep the house nice and tidy. All right, now we're going to head upstairs to one of my favorite features of this home, which is the NextGen suite. As you know, if you live in Las Vegas, you get a lot of guests, right? So if you're coming from another market, nobody ever wanted to visit you, that's going to change when you move to Las Vegas, I promise you. So let's head upstairs. Again, nice wood finish on these, on the landing here and the steps. I also like how he did the cables here. So again, you're not blocked off on anything. You've got the natural light coming through and gives you that modern feel. This is a great area up here if you've got a guest that might be staying with you for a while. As you can see, so this is the media room on the second floor. And again, really nice big picture windows, picking up some beautiful views of the mountains there in the background. You can now get a closer view here of the skylight that's above. And again, the nice thing about the way that he designed that is during the summer, as that sun's coming over, as we know, it can just be a killer here in Las Vegas. You're going to get protection with that overhang there, blocking that from the direct sunlight coming in, but again, still maintaining that natural light coming through. You have an additional powder room up here, so if you turn this into a game room or something, you still got a nice powder room up here so guests don't have to go up and down the stairs. And then we're walking into the NextGen. So this is really a great space that somebody could live independently. I love the way that he designed this, so somebody can come in here. They can set this up as their living room in here. You can have a couch. You've got a nice little, wet bar here. So you've got your own sink up here, refrigerator. Of course, you could add a microwave or something like that as well. So you can make some food up here. I love this patio that he did because right outside this door, you're staring at Lone Mountain. And so you get some really great views with that. And then he did the planter box all the way around. So as all that greenery starts to grow, that'll fill in. It'll just really become a beautiful scene just outside these windows. So let's head this way. This takes us into the bedroom in this NextGen. So again, really nice size bedroom here that he did. And of course, you're going to have your shades in here, so you're not going to see anything outside. But you've got tons of natural light coming through, beautiful views of the mountain, nice sized room. This does have a walk-in closet as well. And then it has its own bathroom here, which is really kind of set up like a Jack and Jill. So your guests can still utilize this. It's got its own water closet here. You've got a nice walk-in shower. And then it goes right back in here into the living room area. And of course, we put the built-in speakers here again. So you can, like I said, you can control all of that with your Control 4 home automation system. That ties into your security. Also, a really cool feature that he added, when you download the app for here, you'll have access to the front gate. So this is a 9-lot subdivision with a cul-de-sac. It is gated as well. And so when guests come over, they can punch in your number. You can view who's at the gate on your app, approve them to come in, let them in. And really nice security feature for this property as well. So guys, that concludes our tour today. Hopefully I gave you enough information to really fall in love with this house. This is a great community. The developers just started developing out here. We've got everything from 1 acre, 3/4 acre, and half-acre lots. We've got several homes that are now available that are ready for, we've got one that's currently in, which is what we're in now, 4377, that is move-in ready. We've got 2 more coming up that will be completed probably within about the next 4 months. That includes a single story. And again, the one thing that I think that he really did that was great with these homes is they're all built to live like single stories. And so if you wanted to get away from the 2-story home, you could still live like it's a single story regardless. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. Again, my name is Darren Marcus with Virtue Real Estate Group. If you've got any questions or you'd like to tour this property, please reach out to me directly, 702-485-7755.